Hey young learners! Today we're going to learn some super cool facts about bats. Are you ready? Let's go! Have you ever seen a bat flying around at night? They're so cool. Bats are really special creatures, and today we're going to learn all about what makes them so amazing. Get ready for some batty fun facts. We're going to discover how they fly, what they eat, and even how they sleep. It's going to be an adventure. Fact number 1. Did you know that bats are the only mammals that can truly fly? It's true! While other mammals like flying squirrels can glide, bats are the only ones capable of sustained flight. This unique ability sets them apart in the animal kingdom. You know how birds have wings with feathers? Well, bats have wings too, but theirs are different. Birds' wings are covered in feathers that help them lift and glide through the air. In contrast, bats have a different wing structure that allows for more precise and agile movements. A bat's wing is made of thin skin, kind of like ours, but it's stretched super tight over its long fingers. This skin, called the patagium, is incredibly flexible and strong, allowing bats to maneuver in ways birds can't. The bones in a bat's wing are similar to the bones in a human hand, but much longer and more delicate. Imagine if you could spread your fingers out really far, and they were connected by a thin piece of fabric. This unique adaptation gives bats their incredible flying abilities. The skin between their fingers is so sensitive that it can detect changes in air pressure, helping them navigate and hunt for food. That's kind of what a bat's wing is like. This design allows them to make sharp turns and quick stops, which is essential for catching insects in midair. Their wings are not just for flying. They also use them to wrap around their bodies to keep warm and protect their young. And because their wings are so flexible, they can fly in all sorts of amazing ways. Bats can change direction quickly, hover in place, and even fly upside down. This flexibility is one of the reasons they are such successful hunters. They can swoop and dive and even hover in midair. So cool. Watching bats in flight is like watching a natural aerial acrobat show. Their ability to perform such complex maneuvers makes them one of the most fascinating creatures in the animal kingdom. Next time you see a bat, take a moment to appreciate the incredible design and function of their wings. Fact number 2. There are so many different kinds of bats in the world. It's incredible. Bats are fascinating creatures that come in all shapes and sizes, and they can be found in almost every part of the world. From the dense rainforest to the arid deserts, bats have adapted to a variety of environments, making them one of the most diverse groups of mammals on the planet. In fact, there are over 1,400 different species of bats, which is a really big word that means types. This means that bats make up about 1/5 of all mammal species. Isn't that amazing? Each species has its own unique characteristics and behaviors, making the world of bats incredibly diverse and interesting. Some bats are teeny tiny, like the bumblebee bat, which is so small it can fit on the tip of your finger. Can you believe that? The bumblebee bat is actually the smallest mammal in the world, weighing less than a penny. Despite their tiny size, these bats play a crucial role in their ecosystems, helping to pollinate flowers and control insect populations. And then there are giant bats like flying foxes, which have wings that can stretch out wider than a grown-up is tall. These bats, also known as fruit bats, can have a wingspan of up to 6 feet. They are important pollinators and seed dispersers, helping to maintain the health of tropical forests. Some bats have big ears, some have little noses, and each of these features helps them survive in their unique habitats. For example, bats with large ears often use echolocation to navigate and find food in the dark, while those with specialized noses might have adaptations for feeding on specific types of fruit or insects. And some even have funny-looking faces. These unique facial features can help them with various tasks, such as catching prey or communicating with other bats. Some bats have wrinkled faces that help them funnel sound waves to their ears, making their echolocation even more effective. But no matter what they look like, all bats are super cool. They play essential roles in our ecosystems, from pollinating plants to controlling insect populations. So next time you see a bat, remember just how amazing these creatures are and how much they contribute to the world around us. Fact number 3. Have you ever wondered how bats can see in the dark? It's like they have superpowers. Well, they kind of do. Bats use something called echolocation. Echolocation is a big word, but it's a really cool idea. Bats make high-pitched sounds, like little clicks and chirps, that we can't even hear. These sounds travel through the air and bounce off objects, like trees, houses, and even yummy insects. The bat listens very carefully to the echoes that bounce back, and that's how it creates a picture in its mind of where things are. It's like they can see with their ears. Isn't that amazing? Our fact number 4. Bats might be small, but some of them can live for a really long time. Can you guess how long? Some bats can live for 30 years. That's even longer than your dog or cat might live. That's a lot of time to fly around, eat yummy bugs, and hang upside down. It's amazing how such small animals can live for so long. Fact number 5. Bats are like superheroes for our planet. They help us in so many ways. For example, did you know that bats help pollinate plants? That means they help plants make more plants, just like bees do. Bats love to drink nectar from flowers, and when they do, they get covered in pollen, which is like a powdery dust. Then, when they fly to another flower, they spread the pollen around, and that helps the plants make yummy fruits and vegetables. So the next time you eat a banana or a mango, thank a bat. Fact number 6. Remember how we talked about different sizes of bats? Well, the smallest bat in the whole world is called the bumblebee bat. Can you guess how small it is? It's about the size of a jelly bean. That's incredibly tiny. The bumblebee bat is so small that it could almost hide in your ear. It's also known as Kitty's hog-nosed bat because its nose looks a little bit like a pig's snout. This tiny bat lives in caves in Thailand and Myanmar, and it loves to eat insects. Fact number 9. Now that we've met the smallest bat, let's meet the biggest. The largest bat in the world is called the flying fox, and it's a gentle giant. These bats have a wingspan of up to 6 feet. That means if you stretched out its wings, it would be wider than a car. But don't worry, flying foxes aren't scary at all. They mostly eat fruit and nectar, just like some of their smaller bat cousins. They use their keen sense of smell to find ripe fruit in the forest, and they play an important role in spreading seeds and helping trees grow. Fact number 8. Did you know what bats love to eat? Insects. And one of their favorite snacks is the pesky mosquito. Bats are amazing mosquito hunters. In fact, a single bat can eat up to 1,200 mosquitoes in just 1 hour. That's a lot of mosquitoes. Bats help keep mosquito populations under control, which is really helpful for us because mosquitoes can sometimes carry diseases. So next time you see a bat, give it a big thank you for helping to keep those mosquitoes away. Fact number 9. Have you ever tried sleeping upside down? It might sound like a fun experiment, but for most of us, it would be quite uncomfortable and disorienting. Imagine trying to fall asleep with your head where your feet usually are. It might seem strange to us, but for bats, it's totally normal. Bats have evolved to sleep this way, and it suits their lifestyle perfectly. Bats are nocturnal animals, which means they are most active at night. They spend their nights flying around, hunting for insects, and socializing with other bats. Their nighttime activities are crucial for their survival, and when it's time to sleep during the day, they like to find a safe and cozy spot to hang upside down. This unique sleeping position allows them to rest undisturbed until night falls again. They use their strong claws to grip onto branches, cave ceilings, or even the underside of bridges. These claws are specially adapted to support their weight and keep them secure while they sleep. Hanging upside down helps bats stay safe from predators because it makes it harder for other animals to reach them. Predators like snakes, birds of prey, and even some mammals find it challenging to attack bats in this position. Plus, it gives them a quick getaway. If a bat senses danger, it can instantly drop from its perch and take flight, making it difficult for predators to catch them. If a bat needs to escape quickly, it can simply let go of its perch and fly away. This rapid response is a key survival tactic that has helped bats thrive in various environments around the world. There are over 1,400 species of bats, and they can be found in almost every part of the world. Each species has its own unique way of adapting to its environment, but the upside-down sleeping position is a common trait among them. Whether they live in urban areas, dense forests, or deep caves, bats have mastered the art of upside-down sleeping. It's a fascinating example of how animals can evolve to fit their ecological niches perfectly. Next time you see a bat hanging upside down, remember that this unusual sleeping habit is a brilliant adaptation that helps them survive and thrive in their natural habitats. Fact number 10. You know how some people say that bats are blind? Well, that's not true at all. Bats can see just fine. It's true that they use echolocation to help them navigate and find food in the dark, but they also have eyes that work perfectly well. In fact, some species of bats have excellent night vision, even better than ours. So the next time someone tells you that bats are blind, you can tell them that's just a myth. Bats are amazing creatures with incredible abilities, and we should appreciate them for all the wonderful things they do for our planet. Wow, bats are amazing, aren't they? We learned so many cool things about these fascinating creatures. From their incredible flying skills to their super hearing and their important role in our ecosystem, bats are truly remarkable animals. Thanks for learning with me today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more fun facts. See you next time.